hammered drunk. Don't even remember leaving the casino. I wake up in my car in the parking lot at the casino like 2 in the morning. Like, what the hell happened? I mean, I'm thankful that, you know, at least I was responsible enough to not drive this time. But, like, I'm like, dude, what is going on, man?
It's time!
Max.
Had your kids, had your wife, and had your husband.
I don't tell lies. You got that?
Here's Johnny.
YouTube, Rumble, what it do? Big Max Dolluz. Yo, making this video. It's more of like a testimony of what's been going on lately and how fast alcohol has crept back in my life. Little breakdown. If you haven't watched any of my videos, I got completely sober as a result of getting in some trouble back in 2013. Got off probation from being in trouble. Started immediately smoking weed. And I was playing poker basically ever since I got in trouble. So since like 2014-ish, I've been playing poker. Started smoking weed again in 2016. Went to jail in 2019. Got out in the middle of the pandemic, 2020. Started smoking weed again shortly after I got out of jail. You know, I've been playing poker and gambling the whole time. But from like 1999 to 2013, before I got in trouble, about like a solid, whatever that is, 15 years. Heavy drinker, heavy cocaine use, pills, weed, ever since I was like 16, all day smoker. But then like, so I hadn't drank alcohol since 2013, and then back on my birthday in August, I had one beer with my birthday dinner. And just one beer, got a little slight buzz. But what's crazy is like ever since that day, it like planted a seed in my head, like, oh, I can, you know, that beer was nice, it would be nice to have another beer, like at least every other day. Like I'm thinking about a beer and drinking, right? Fast forward to Valentine's Day, which is like just about 6 months later, like August to February, middle of February. I have a beer on Valentine's Day dinner, right? Again, one beer, got a little buzz. I'm like, oh, that's cool, you know what I mean? But then a week after that, I go out on a solo trip to Vegas by myself, and I get wrecked. Absolutely hammered, shit-faced drunk. And I had a great time. Obviously, I felt great. I hadn't been drunk in years, like 12, 13 years, whatever it is, you know? Felt really good. And felt a little bit guilty about it, like, oh, I probably shouldn't be doing that much more. Well, I get back home, and now, probably a week after that trip, I'm still playing poker, so I'm going to casinos like basically every day. I start having shots and beers while I'm playing, right? So basically like almost the end of February, all of March, all of April, I'm like not getting drunk, but I'm like drinking. It's turning into like a routine, right? And I'm like having drinks, you know, not getting drunk, but definitely getting a buzz and definitely drinking regularly, you know, again. And kind of like not really giving a fuck about it, you know. I'm just kind of like, you know, I'm doing this, I'm like maintaining and shit. And then, like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, so like right at the end of April, I go to a Commerce Casino in LA, which is about, I don't know, hour and a half away from my house, and I get absolutely shit-faced. I don't eat all day. I'm drinking whiskey, beer all day, get hammered to the point where when I get out my car later at night, I'm like doing the one eye thing, you know? And I start up my car and I drive home an hour and a half, and I completely remember like having trouble staying in the lane, like barely staying awake. And I have like a little 2-lane road that I come up to my house. Windy, curvy road, you know, super dangerous even if you're sober. And I wake up on the opposite side in the other lane on that shoulder, like, you know, off in the rocks and in the dirt. I wake up, I come to, I'm like, oh, wow. And so I get home, you know, chill, and still like not really telling anybody about like what's going on or whatever. I just, you know, made it home like somehow. And then I wake up the next day like, yo, this is out of control, dude. Like I'm right back, you know. Was like, didn't drink for 13 years, and within, you know, 3 months, like I'm of like regular drinking, less than 3 months, like I'm already doing shit like this, where I'm like putting my life at risk, putting other people's lives at risk, risking going to fucking back to jail. And like, I'm just like right back in the middle of this shit. And you would think that I wouldn't drink after that, but you know, a few days go by, and I'm back playing poker, back having shots and drinks, not really getting drunk, just kind of like, you know, trying to keep it under control. And then like 3 days ago, I'm playing poker in Lake Elsinore, and I get absolutely shit-faced drunk again, like hammered drunk. Don't even remember leaving the casino. I wake up in my car in the parking lot at the casino like 2 a.m. Like, what the hell happened? I mean, I'm thankful that, you know, at least I was responsible enough to not drive this time. But like, I'm like, dude, what is going on, man? I would say it's unbelievable, but it's probably very believable to you people that drink and like have issues with substance abuse, you know? I'm like, dude, like, what in the hell is going on, you know? And the next day was like the first day that I told like my girlfriend, because she called me at like 2 a.m, like right after I'd woken up, and I was like, you're not going to believe this. I'm sure she thought I was out like fucking around or whatever, which is fucked up, but like at least she called me like, hey, what's going on? You know, what's going on? Like, where are you at? Everything all right type shit. I'm like, yeah, you ain't going to believe this shit. So the next day I told her, yeah, I got drunk last night. She's like, have you been doing that often? I'm like, I've been drinking here and there, you know, but not really getting shit-faced drunk, other than the 2 times I really haven't gotten, like, or the 3 if you count Vegas. Other than that, it's just been like me drinking and like getting a little buzz and like just feeling good and shit. But like 3 times of getting absolutely fucking wrecked, dude. And yeah, within a few months, you know, I go from just like having a beer to like this shit being completely out of control, back to being like super irresponsible and like, you know, no excuses. I mean, like, things have been bad in my life for a while, but I had kind of sworn off alcohol, you know. But it's that temporary relief that you get, you know. A temporary, like, and you know, consciously, you know that it's only going to be temporary. You're only going to, like, have, you know, it's not like a long-term solution to, like, feeling good, you know, or anything, but, like, how life is. You're just like, dude, sometimes you just want to unplug, man, and not be conscious and be present all the time. This shit sucks, you know. And alcohol's really good at doing its job. So yeah, that's I guess this video is just kind of like, man, like if you drink a lot or you have a problem with drinking and using drugs, like I'm right there with you, man. Like this shit just kind of creeps back in, and next thing you know, like completely out of control. You know, didn't do anything for 12 years. I mean, I smoke weed and gamble, but like as far as like getting out of control and being super irresponsible, and like 3 months, man, is all it took to where I'm like right back. Right back, dude, to being just like really not giving a fuck. So yeah, that's my video, man. Like anybody else out there that you have issues, man, I completely understand, and I don't blame you for using. I don't blame anybody for using, man. Like even though it's temporary relief, sometimes you just like need some relief. And I don't know. That's it. Until the next video, Max Dolluz out.